It's about John Kelly's performance so far this season.
John just, I mean, he's taking what the game's given him. He's done a good job just taking care of himself during the week so he can go out there and play well. He's done what he's supposed to do.
How has he been as far as, y'all talked a lot about his leadership that he showed before the season. How has he been week in, week out during the season how these guys are?
Consistent. You know, that's the one thing that we talk about all the time as a unit, is just being consistent. And he's had the same approach every week 1, 2, 3, 4, and so forth and so on. And he'll continue to have that approach. You know, his job is just to go out there and just lead by example, you know, with the way he practices, and hopefully it carries over to the field.
What do you think the X factor is in John's game that makes him right now the SEC rushing leader?
You know, I don't. You know, John's been. He works hard every day. He's done this from the moment he stepped on campus. He's just finally getting his chance to go play, and you know, the guys are doing a really good job blocking downfield, and guys are straining for him to make plays, and then he just puts the extra little sauce on at the end. You know, it's just effort and want to. So he's done a good job. Hopefully, he can continue it the second half of the season.
Ty flashed on that kick return, obviously. What's the next step in his development that he needs to do to be able to play more and make more plays?
Just make plays when he gets a chance to. You know, those opportunities are going to continue to come. You know, the harder he works in practice, the more opportunities that he'll get. You know, right now, unfortunately, I have a good group of guys. I mean, you know, Ty's working hard, but Tim Jordan is a guy that flashes every day in practice. So he has to continue to work hard to show he deserves those reps.
Is this a huge week for all three of those young guys now that you've had 5 games and kind of got the taste of it? You can take a step back and really show them.
You know, the last 2 days have been really good for those guys. It's been good for John too, give him a chance to step back and get a break, rest himself a little bit. But you know, when he rests, those other guys have stepped up and made some plays in practice. So you know, my confidence as a position coach grows in them. Confidence as an offensive coordinator and head coach has grown in those guys too. So it's been a good week for those guys offensively, but also from a special team standpoint, those guys getting those reps.
Just to run the whole position, is there anything?
I got 2 kids. I'm trying to make sure they're tearing up shit.
One on the hula hoop there.
Yeah, I see one of the others over there. Okay.
Any specific area where you think y'all just need to get better, specifically in terms of whether it's pass protection?
You know, just all the small things, just playing better without the ball in our hands. That's one thing we talk about all the time. Obviously, you know, when we have the ball in our hands, I think we've done a pretty good job. You know, but we got to continue to work on blocking away from the ball, chip blocks. Always talking about ball security. Having better discipline with our eyes pre-snap, you know, so our feet will follow them. So just all the small details that, you know, this group understands. Even the young guys, you know, they understand the expectations. And you know, I had each one of those guys put 2 things on the board that they want to get better at this week. And every day we've done a good job of going there and saying, hey, did we get better at today? And they've been honest and said no at a few things. So just trying to challenge those guys, just constantly finding ways to challenge and stimulate those guys.
We're starting to see Carlin get more first half reps. How does his skill set compare to the other guys?
Gosh, man, Carlin's more of a leader than we talk about. You know, he's a very unselfish man. I'm proud of the strides that he made as a teammate and football player, and he runs hard when he gets in the game, and that's because he practiced hard. And he understands the offense in and out, and I have a good problem. You know, I have a lot of guys that deserve to play, and you know, there are times that 2 or 3 games this year I play all 4 guys, whether it's 2 snaps, 3 snaps, or 4 snaps. You know, I got a group of guys that I want to try to get in the game.
How are his pass catching and route running skills? Seems like he got perfect for 3rd down situation.
Good. You know, getting better. You know, and that's one thing, he's worked hard at it. You know, the guys give him a hard time all the time. We talk about here that we want to be complete running backs. You know, back in the day, used to call those guys tailbacks. So if a guy can't catch the ball and line up in the slot, John Kelly calls them tailbacks. You know, so we try to make sure that these guys all fit the running back profile, that they can do everything in our offense. So he's getting better every day.
Robert, can you talk about just getting out on the, you know, I know you can't talk specifics, but getting out and kind of, you know, doing what you guys like to do in recruiting this weekend, kind of, you know, getting out there and talking to recruits face to face, that kind of thing?
Well, the biggest thing is it gives us a chance to talk about our program. Rather than the media talk about the program and what they think's going on inside of it, it gives us a chance to go out and put truth to the expectations and how our team is doing, rather than them reading the media and Twitter and all those things. It gives us a chance to let those guys see what's really going on. So we're excited about it. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.